Let's go live. Let's go live. Let's talk about it. What we need to do here? Put an intro. Fuck the intro. We don't need no fucking intro. We don't need an intro. We don't need an introduction. It's Lunatic Menace. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what you heard. You know what I'm saying? Because everything you hear ain't true. People spread false rumors all the time. People will lie to look good. Ain't that right, California? Ain't that right, Donald Trump? You guys are the same, you know? You guys take a page from each other's book just to look good. Y'all both lie. It don't matter what party. It don't matter what. None of that shit matters. In the United States of America, there are a bunch of fucking frauds. And everybody will lie to you just like people back in the day would lie to the shorties. Be like, yo, shorty, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. And they'll just spit game. And game is just fake as hell. Because whatever the fuck they were telling her, it was just to get her in her pants. It was nothing true in the game. Y'all still playing that game. Only difference is that y'all not lying to shorties. Y'all lying to yourself. Y'all lying to your family. Y'all lying to your friends. Y'all lying to your country. That's the difference. That's the only difference. But in reality, all of y'all are some fucking frauds. Defiant Brandon has been going live for the past 3 days. And I told him, I got on there, and I'm very respectful of everybody's platform. Because that's their channel. That's their platform. You gotta be respectful, you know what I'm saying? Be respectful, and you let them know exactly your point of view. And he started saying, yeah, this is a win for Trump. You know, this Iran deal is a win for Trump. How the fuck is it a win for Trump? Nonetheless, how is it a win for us? I already told them during the live, I told them, we don't benefit a damn thing from it. There's nothing out there that shows us that this deal actually benefits us. There's no evidence at all whatsoever that this stupid deal, whatever they made, actually benefits us in no kind of way. All right? No kind of way. On top of that, you can't say, when we're already up here, you can't say, right, that this is a win for us when we have already lost so fucking much in a war that we started. Not only did we lose soldiers in a war that we started, we lost a bunch of fucking aircrafts in a war we started. 42 aircrafts lost or damaged in the Epic Fury. Now we got to replace those planes. Multiple air bases destroyed. United States air bases or military bases. Multiple United States military bases in the Middle East destroyed. Iran didn't just destroy military air bases or military bases of the United States. In fact, they ended up destroying some airports in other countries. They made all those rich people. You know the funniest shit? You know what's the funniest shit? I'm going to tell you what's the funniest shit. 3 days ago, when Defiant Brandon went live, and this dumbass motherfucker went live, he was like, "Yeah, you know, who won the debate and this and that, blah blah," and you know, this is a win for Trump. You know what I'm saying? This is a win for Trump and all this other shit, right? I got on the StreamYard, right? I got to tell him like, "Yo, this is not a win. You know, you don't want to call it a loss. Whatever you know, that's up to you. You don't want to call it a loss. That's up to you. But this is not a fucking win. Like, this is not a win. You can't. This is not a win. We didn't win. It's like you started a mission and then you couldn't finish. Period. I don't want to hear it. You started something you couldn't finish, United States. You started something you couldn't finish, Donald Trump. Period. I don't want to hear buts, ifs, nothing. The mission was never complete. Period. Period. You know what you should do, Brandon? You should focus more on your local and state level government and actually try to fix this piece of shit state of California. Because you know, and I know, that there's so much fraud going on that is ridiculous. You could be doing better content. But instead, you're just sitting behind a camera in some kind of room, recording yourself, claiming victory the same way Donald Trump claimed victory months ago. The war continued, and now we had to make a deal with Iran. Iran pretty much mangled and handled everybody. They got attacked and they defended their country. Mission successful for them. They were prepared for this moment. Or did you forget? They've been waiting for this moment. Iran was waiting for this moment. Now I have a whole bunch of losers clicking in and out of the video because I'm Puerto Rican and they're probably either Mexican, Asian, white, or black. Fuck all of y'all. I don't need your fucking piece of shit algorithm of fucking California. That's why pretty soon I'm moving out the fucking country. I have my passport, no problem. Watch what I do. Not only am I gonna show you guys what courage it takes to go to a different country, risk it all, and actually show your talent to become a millionaire. But I'm gonna expose the shit out of all of you afterwards. See, because Latin America is so big. Latin America is so big that I don't need United States, the racist fucking people. I don't need black, white, Asian, Mexican. I don't need none of y'all shit. You guys are all confused. See, this algorithm, this program they got you into, YouTube, Google, I don't need it. Once I hit Colombia, it's over. It's over. Once I get a connect in Colombia, it's over. I'm going to get in the studio. I already have shit already written that I haven't even recorded. And in reality, I don't even got to record it. I can go down there, find probably a place that wants to have music all day fucking long, and I'll just play music all fucking day long. Because that's just the type of vibe. That's the type of vibe there is in Colombia. Unlike the hate, the racism, the prejudice, and the discrimination that United States have. Y'all can keep all these losers. All these fucking politics, all these fucking worthless pieces of shit that don't do nothing for your people, you can keep them. Keep voting for them too. Keep voting. Because they don't do a damn thing for you. So back to this fool, right? He says, yeah, it is a win for Trump. It is a win for Trump, and you know, we stopped the nuclear deal, or we stopped nuclear power and weapons and yada 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 and blah blah and all this other shit. Really? Really? Well, apparently Obama says, this is what Obama says. Obama says that he gave away $1 billion, or there was a deal made for Iran for them to get $1 billion for, I believe it was like 20 years. I forget what the time frame or the timeline is, or whatever the fucking case may be. But they already had a deal. They had a deal on the table with Obama to get their nuclear bullshit inspected for the next 20 years. Some shit like that. For $1 billion. Guess how much Iran is getting out of the deal now? The info is out there. This is public info now. Like, it's not hidden. It's not, everybody's talking about it, right? Iran is making watch. And the deal's not even over yet. That's another thing. I told him on the first day that he did this on live. I said, okay, we still gotta wait. So regardless, he said, oh yeah, the 19th, which is today. They gotta go meet up somewhere, blah blah, which they probably already did. Obviously, over there is like the hours are ahead and all this other shit. And they gotta sign or whatever. And they have to do, I think, like a 60. First, it was a 60-day thing. Yesterday, I saw it was like a 30-day thing. So basically, a deal, in reality, a deal hasn't been reached yet, right? That's one. Two, it says here, including a proposed 300 billion. The motherfuckers are sitting back like Dr. Evil, like, I want $1 trillion. Iran is sitting back like Dr. Evil. I want $1 trillion. They're getting 300 billion reconstruction fund. And they're gonna unfreeze up to 24 billion. Meanwhile, our tax money is going to go into artillery. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing new. This is nothing new. Your tax dollars is going to go into artillery. Your tax dollars are going to go ahead and replace the 42 aircrafts that were damaged and that were destroyed. Yeah, your tax dollars will definitely go into the military and artillery and everything we've lost. Yes, yes. All the weapons we've used. Yes. The defensive system, we lost about 3. And then we went down to South Korea and then told them, yo, we need to borrow this because we already lost 3 in the Middle East. Yes. Your tax dollars are going to be used to defend other countries. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Your tax dollars are going to be used to fund other countries. Yes, absolutely. In the Middle East. Yes, absolutely. Meanwhile, this dumb black bitch that I guess is his friend, Defiant Brandon's friend, jumps in the live and starts talking like a ignorant black person. Because that's what they do instead of just listening. And then instead of coming with facts. No, she didn't do that. She starts bragging about how, okay, and they got mad money over there. They got mad money over there. All that money didn't buy them courage. All that money gave them a small little asshole that by the time they saw the second missile, they ran. Saudi Arabia, UAE, they all ran. Iran started destroying everything around them. And them pussies, no matter how much money they had, they ran. They can't buy courage. Pussy. I was going to do that and say that on his platform. But you know what? Because I have respect for people's platform and their content and everything else, I kept it professional and I said, yo, I don't even got to take it that far. I'm just going to ask you, where are the benefits? What benefit are you talking about? What win? There's nothing but negative and neutral comments. There's nothing out there specifying, showing evidence that this deal benefits us. We made so many people resign from the military. 2026, in 2026, the United States probably has had the most accidents in the military ever. Just this week in California, a B-2 bomber had 8 people inside and crashed. Another plane down. B-52 bomber. You see all that? On the app, right? I know. Just outside of Los Angeles, like they say. So we didn't just lose casualties, a couple soldiers wounded. No, we lost aircrafts, we lost military bases. We got fucking people, we had people resigning. We had those rich people in the UAE, Saudi Arabia, running because they have no courage and you can't buy a new heart. This deal was bullshit. They started a war. They couldn't finish. And now they had to make a fucking deal. Bunch of dumbass motherfuckers, man. Y'all need a lot to learn from politics, man. Focus on your local and state first, bro. Honestly, you should really focus on your local and state level first before you talk about world politics and all this other shit. Knowing that we started a war, we lost aircrafts, we lost people, we got embarrassed. We got embarrassed. That's the truth. We started something we couldn't finish. Donald Trump, you're the worst fucking president ever. You know what old people do instead of making a mistake? Sleep. That's why people fucking, I guess, like Joe Biden so fucking much. He didn't do shit either. Fucking gave away billions to fucking Ukraine. This is not about Republican, Democrat, man. This is about America first. That's what a lot of people fucking voted for. They didn't want open borders. They didn't want fucking financial aid to be going to other countries. That's why a lot of Republicans or a lot of Americans that voted Republican are pissed off. None of that shit was America first. We started a mission, we didn't finish. Period. Done deal. That's it. Fuck Donald Trump. Fucking idiot. We wanted mass deportations. We definitely wanted the H-1 visas to get hit hard. There's too much fraud going on by the agencies, by everybody, by the Indian people. The Indian people, the Asians, they're being told what to put on the applications to get approved. They put on the applications, they put on their fraud information just to get to America on an H-1 visa. Let's just start with the H-1 visa. Human trafficking, child trafficking, always been a fucking issue. That has always been an issue, especially in California. You guys got the fucking border, and then you got Asians and fucking containers and fucking boats coming from the fucking Pacific. You guys have always had fucking child trafficking, human trafficking. That's nothing new. Fucking 1970s, you guys had fucking human trafficking and child trafficking. That shit's been out forever. It's ridiculous, bro. How people are so delusional, bro. How are people so delusional? But you know what? It doesn't surprise me, because if Defiant Brandon says he's from California, that is typical Californian behavior. Talk, and don't do shit. No action at all whatsoever. Example. Here's an example. Ready? California has so much fraud going on. Newsom, it doesn't matter if it's state government, it doesn't matter if it's county, local government. They don't do the audits, they don't do their job, and yet people here don't go and protest for their resignation wherever the fuck their office is at. If the Capitol's in Sacramento, if the fucking city hall is downtown, these people don't fucking do shit. A bunch of insecure fucking cowards. So it doesn't surprise me that he's on a camera bragging about, yeah, Iran got punked. Iran got embarrassed. Trump wins again. This is a win for us. We never got a benefit out of this. Nobody got a benefit out of this. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are very delusional, man. You gotta speak the truth, even when it hurts. That's the problem with you Californians. That's the problem. You gotta speak the truth, even if it hurts. Even if it hurts. That dumb bitch came on. Yeah, well, and they got all the money. Fuck the money. They got no courage. Them UAE, Saudi Arabia, fucking left. As soon as they saw the missiles and they got hit, they left like some cowards. Like the pussy bitch ass motherfuckers that they are. They can have Saudi Arabia and them pussy ass Arabs can have all the money that they fucking want. They have no fucking courage. They have no courage. They have all the money that they want, but yet they need the United States military. UAE, Saudi Arabia got all that money, but they got no heart. They can't buy one either. No courage at all whatsoever, huh? So we had to make a deal. We had to make a deal with Iran because it was like, yo, I'm pretty sure that people came together and they started putting money on a pile. They're like, how much more do we need to put out so Iran will make a deal? 300 billion. That was the number. 300 billion that's not coming out of Donald Trump's pocket. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people, like a lot of leaders, a lot of rich people, wealthy people, had to come together to put together the 300 billion, to even try to put that on a deal. They did the math. Somebody did the math. Somebody that did the math. Somebody in the oil industry did the math, and they say, yo, we'll be back to normal on this date if we make a deal for this much. And Iran now is going to start making money. So how is that a loss for Iran if they're gonna start making money now? I It's not that we're gonna take a loss. We're not gonna take a loss. It's that we lost. We started a mission, we didn't finish, and we got absolutely nothing out of it. That's the loss. But yeah, people will get taxed. Americans will get taxed because I don't know what the fuck is it that we get from Saudi Arabia other than a bunch of worthless pieces of shit that pretty much just want to bribe politicians with their dirty ass money. I gotta check if FedEx does open today. Let me check that out because I'm sending that shit back. They're trying to say, "Oh, we need you to do this. We need you." No, motherfucker. I opened it. I did what I had to do through the instructions, and it didn't last me not 1 hour on my first day. You're taking it fucking back. It's as simple as that. Oh, it does open today. See, because it says office print and ship center, so they could probably print it for me. Yeah. I think she did that one time. I think she gave me the email and I was able to print it, so I'm gonna send that shit back. Hell yeah, man! You guys are about to get pocket. Um, I'm speechless how people think that this actually is a benefit for the United States. I'm speechless. We basically started a war and we didn't finish it, and you think we benefited from us, but we lost 42 aircrafts. Google says no, not all, probably most, as far as on that side of the world, of those countries. But what I was gonna say was, Google says that it was only 13 soldiers, right, that are dead. Well, the thing is, No, the thing is, this is the part that is kind of weird. They have a lot of numbers for injury and everything and all that, you know, based off reports. Remember, you gotta report based off reports, right? So, for instance, they say, oh, in Israel, 26 killed and over 7,800 injured, 7,800, right? Injured, right? But for the United States, they only say, oh, 13 confirmed dead. Only 13 confirmed dead. Confirmed. You see how they try to they word shit out for the United States? Confirmed. 13 confirmed dead. And that doesn't count for every other service member that was wounded. They don't even have a number. Google doesn't even show a number right now for how many wounded. That's how you know how corrupt this shit is. Google is basically saying we don't know how many Americans have been wounded, as if their headquarters is not here in the United States. Man, I'm killing it, ain't I? I'm killing it. Google, I'm calling you out. Your AI is a piece of shit. Either that, or guess what? You're holding back real information. I'm pretty sure you got a bunch of frauds working there too. You guys are all a bunch of frauds in Google. Yeah, you can kill it. But yeah, this Iran war deal, this gets us nothing. Nothing at all. Trump took a L, a big fucking L. That's a loss, bro. A loss of 13 soldiers, everything that it cost, 42 fucking aircrafts, bunch of fucking military bases. The stockpile just keeps adding and adding and adding up. It's over, man. There's no debate for that. There's no debate for that. But yeah, man, y'all need to focus on local state government. Fix your fucking state, man. I've been here for 3 years. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Or matter of fact, I don't even gotta show y'all. Since these amateur fucking journalists finally getting the idea. It says here, LA has one of the most dead towns in the world. Study finds. No shit, idiot. I could have told you that 3 years ago when I first fucking got here. Coming from the East Coast. Philly. Tri-state. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely tell you that you guys are full of shit if you never noticed that. Because on top of it being the most dead downtown, the most people you have downtown are probably homeless. Because Skid Row is part of downtown. Yeah, whoever's making content, I'm calling you the fuck out. If you're making content and it's bullshit and you live in California, you're from California, you're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to your own fucking people. You're not doing a fucking good job. And you're not fucking making good content. Period. And we're gonna end it like that. Because it's ridiculous how dumb you people are. I analyze shit quick, bro. I analyze it fucking fast. The most dead downtowns in the world. We out. Peace.